What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Absolute bullshit.
He's a retard.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dennis, I hope you're listening.
Yeah. He's an idiot. Idiot. Stupid.
It's not yours to fucking shove up your ass and fucking keep it there. Give up the hammer, okay? You don't get to be buried with it. You don't die with the hammer. He's a fucking thief and a fucking lying scoundrel. Because he's being a fucking retard is why.
It's over now. From there, Devon Larratt has everything he needs to secure the victory.
Two hammers! Two hammers! Yeah!
The left-hand WAL Legacy Hammer has started to rock the arm wrestling stage once again. And the epicenter of this quake is Devon Larratt's mouth this time as well. It all started way back in 2010 in Las Vegas on December 13th when Devon clashed with Travis Bagent in an Arm Wars super match. Devon won that match after a 3-3 draw with an anonymous silver bullet round and the title of the best left hand in North America.
He won the first two, I won the next three, he won the last one, we had a tiebreaker and I won it.
1 year later in 2011, Travis reclaimed this title by beating Devon in UAL Backyard Brawl on February 15th. Travis couldn't hold on to the title for long and lost it to Andrei Pushkar at Nemiroff World Cup in an open class tournament in the same year. In 2012, Devon was up for a left-hand match with Andrei Pushkar in PAL as he was the #1 contender for the title from North America at that time. It was the biggest upset in the history of arm wrestling as Devon did not only beat Pushkar but decimated his left hand completely that day, in turn becoming the #1 left hand on the planet. Devon lost the title again in 2014 to Travis Bagent in WAL Atlantic City qualifier, but retained the PAL belt. In 2016, Devon beat Matt Mask in a WAL left-hand super match, thus becoming the owner of the hammer and developing an emotional bond with it. At the end of 2017, WAL was going through some major changes and the future of this league was uncertain. Devon had a surgery on his left hand at the end of the same year. Talks of his left-hand match with Dennis started to gain surface in 2018, and the same happened at last under PAL banner. Dennis completely destroyed Devon that day and became the undisputed left-hand arm wrestling champion of the world. Devon, out of respect, handed the WAL left-hand hammer to Dennis unofficially. Later years were overshadowed by the onslaught of COVID and Dennis becoming sick for a better part of the years 2019, 20, 21 and 22. Hence, 2018 was the last year when this so-called legacy hammer exchanged hands. Now, as we all know, there is no WAL around and the arm wrestling scenario has been taken over by the championships like King of the Table and East vs West. Both of these championships have their own belts and props for their own legacy. Then why Devon is so emotional about the prop of a league that doesn't even exist anymore? Why is he so hell-bound to convert this hammer into a legacy for 100 years? Devon has every right to decide what he wants to do with this hammer, and he has done exactly the same. He gave the right-hand hammer to Levan and the left one to Dennis. Nobody has asked for it because nobody cares for it. So is Devon justified in creating a ruckus out of nothing and start abusing and thrashing athletes around for the sake of it? Devon wants Dennis to give the hammer to Artem Morozov. Artem doesn't want it. In his recent Instagram post, he has made it clear that he has no interest in any of such dead legacy. Vitali and all the other world champions, including Travis Bagent, seems to be indifferent towards this fantasy of Devon as well.
My house. What are you, fucking crazy? I got all the hammers. There was only 6 of them given out, and I got 5 of them. The fuck are you? There, you mean the one time where I wasn't there? They made this thing some fucking special hammer? What the fuck is going on? This is crazy.
Different organizers in various different leagues come up with all kind of awards and honors to bestow on their athletes to compete under their banner. If someone gets emotionally attached to a trophy or a belt or a hammer for that matter and want it to be recognized as the legacy of that particular sport, he can try to do it professionally in a proper manner. Shouting, cursing, crying, abusing and ridiculing those who doesn't share the same emotion is not the way to go about it.
Yeah, I'm all over Dennis because he's an idiot.
Out of sheer respect for Devin's stature in arm wrestling, Engin Terzi has stepped up and asked Dennis to bring the hammer and Morozov to accept it. They both agreed and showed their nobility towards this noble sport. The question remains, when is Devin going to show this humility towards his fellow athletes? Fighting for what you believe is right is justified, but how justified is it to abuse, curse and blame someone if they don't support your cause? Devin's pre-fight antics of bad-mouthing his adversaries were taken lightly by his fans and the arm wrestling community, as there is nothing wrong in promoting a fight. A promotion can be good or bad, but what Devin is doing to promote the legacy of a lost league is completely down-market and cheap for a person of his stature. Dennis is not taking part in this drama, but surely he is aware of it. And the way Devin is going about this whole legacy melodrama, would it be the right approach for Dennis to throw the hammer in a sewer on live stream? I'm sure Dennis would not stoop down to this level of demeaning someone's integrity, but Devin needs to stop all this and concentrate on what is at hand. A legacy is not made with false efforts and loud noises. It is something transmitted by or received from an ancestor or predecessor or from the past, which includes not money or other material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith. If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.